In today's video, I want to show you how this seller makes over $1 million a year selling jewelry and the 3 images that set them way ahead of their competition. Let's check it out.
But first, I'm Jess at Insights by Jess. I dig deep into what makes Etsy stores successful and where they can improve so that you get the full 411 on what's really selling and why. Let's jump in. Okay guys, this is a really cool store. I'm super stoked to do this store because this is another jewelry store. You might have seen one of my jewelry store reviews before, but this one actually is so well done and really stands apart from most of the other jewelry stores on Etsy because their photos really put them ahead of their competition. And I really want to take some time in today's video and dive into 3 of the photos specifically that they have that make their product much more sellable or much more appealing to buyers than most of the other jewelry stores that you see. So it's always important to see when you're doing your competitor research what can help you stand out from all of your competitors and what can really put you ahead of the curve. It's those little things that really do make a big difference. So this store is called Delizin. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And as you can see, they have really beautiful jewelry. But before we dig into what they've got going on, I do want to give a very quick disclaimer. I'm not affiliated with this store. I'm not affiliated with Etsy. I do not endorse this store or their products, and this is completely my own personal opinion, and this review is completely my own. So that being said, let's take a look at their store. So their branding is really well done. As you can see, they have a beautiful header here that kind of rotates through on a carousel, showcasing their products. They have a clean design, a very simple style, and uniformity on all of their header images. Scrolling down, you can see they've pulled through that same simple style, very clean, very clear. They do a great job with their main images. I love how they show their jewelry on these little cards. It probably comes on these cards, and it is really nice, clear imagery so that you can focus directly in on the product, but it also adds a little something special to it as well. So very uniform, very well done. They do have 1,600 listings, which is pretty consistent with a jewelry store. This store, let's dig into their stats before I get too far into here. Okay, it's time for Etsy store stats. This store has 395,000 sales, so they are very close to the edge of 400,000 sales. And like I said before, they do have 1,600 listings. Their average product price is about $32, and that is a pretty conservative price. We see a lot of things that are selling for way more than that, but they do have some things like these earrings I mentioned that are a little cheaper. So 32 to 35 is a pretty fair estimate of their average product price. And you can kind of get that by looking at people's feedback and seeing what's selling a lot, what's really popular. This store has been on Etsy since 2010, so it is a pretty old store. It's a very well-established store, and that does explain how they do have so many sales, almost 400,000 sales. They really have taken time and energy to build this store up over a period of 12 years. Considering all of that, the time they've been open and their average product price, that does put their approximate annual sales at just over $1 million a year. And that is a very conservative estimate. It does not account for any growth. It just splits their sales evenly amongst all the years they've been open. So in reality, they're probably making way, way more than that, but I do try to be really conservative with these kinds of numbers. So this is a very giftable store. Most of their products are very giftable, and we are going to take a peek at one of their best sellers here. This product is a family charm necklace, and it is very, very beautiful. It is very dainty and sweet and personalized, and it makes a wonderful, wonderful gift. And you can see they've got this Etsy's pick tag right here, which is absolutely amazing. that means they are a bestseller, and they are beyond a bestseller in that they've actually gotten Etsy's attention, and Etsy has said, wow, this is a really amazing product. So looking at their title here, they have a great title. They have a lot of variety in here. They are using a lot of characters. I'm just going to jump over to my workbook and see how many characters they're using. So 137 out of 140 characters, so almost all. Only 3 spaces left there to fill. And it's about $30 at its base price, which is 1 stone and no leaves. And I don't know, these drop-down menus don't always show up on these videos, but there is a lot of different options for how many stones and if you want leaves attached as well. So if we kind of zoom in on this image, you can see these little leaves here have initials on them, and that is what makes these personalized. And it also really sets this apart as a beautiful, beautiful gift. So, and we're going to dive into their photos. Normally I would look at their photos, but I'm saving that for just a second because I really do want to do them justice. So looking at their keywords here, they have some pretty good keywords. This is a pretty short gift, and gifts with an S. These are really, really short. They could have probably gone for more long tail keywords if they wanted to, like gifts for her, birthday gifts for her, gifts for women, gifts for mom. You could probably do gifts for sister, things like that. Gift, engagement gift, grandmother gift. So there's a lot of room for these. But they do have a lot of different variety. Birthstone necklace, birthday gifts for her, mom necklace. If I scroll down to the bottom here to see what other tags they've got going on, we can see mother's necklace, custom gift for mom, family charm, charm necklace, unique gift. So they really are MIL gift, which means mother-in-law. So they really are capturing a lot of that variety, which is fantastic. That really does help them with their SEO to get a lot of visibility in the Etsy search. Looking at their description, they've copy pasted their title here. That's really common. It's not my favorite way to do it. I tell you in a lot of these videos, I really do prefer to have a appeal statement. I call it an appeal statement. They do have one right here. So this is an amazing, one-of-a-kind, hand-stamped, personalized birthstone and initial family necklace. They could even put maybe a comma here instead of a period and say, which makes the perfect gift for your mom, your sister, your mother-in-law, your grandmother, or any special lady in your life. Just to capture all of these keywords up here, as opposed to just copy and pasting your title in here. That being said, it is a well done description. They have all of the important information. They have a very clear how to order here, which is very important, especially for personalized items. It's important to tell people what to include in their order so that you get what you actually want. And then they go into details about the different birthstones and certain things like that, things that they think are important for you to know. So it's a very well done listing. Everything in their Etsy SEO is very, very on point. They are also using the discounts. They've got this on sale, which is also very, very fantastic. It is time to check out their photos. So, like we said before, let me scroll up here a little bit. They have some very well made photos. They also have a beautiful video. And this is a relatively short video, but it really captures on the experience of getting this as a gift. They show it in the gift box. They show a woman putting it on so that you can see how beautiful it is. They show a woman wearing it. It is not an overly sentimental video, but it does have some emotion attached to it. It does give off a very beautiful, elegant vibe. And honestly, I would love to get something like this as a gift. I think this is a beautiful item. It's a beautiful thing to give to somebody because it is personalized and it has sentimental value. So that is just really, really well done. And then there are other images that kind of show different views of the product. This one in particular shows you the different options that you can have. So you can have 1 stone, 3 stones, or lots of stones. This one has 7, this one has 8. just kind of giving you an idea of what the different lengths of necklaces look like. This next one is the same kind of concept, but on a white background. And then this one kind of gives you the 3 different options. So you can get blank leaves, you can get personalized leaves, or you can leave the leaves off. So they really do give you a lot of options here to make this your own and to make it unique. We also have this image with the birthstone option. So they have taken the time and energy to create an image that has all of the available options. Between this one and this one here, you can see literally all the different personalization options that you have available. Now here's where the videos get good. On this one, this image is a very clear how to order. So again, like we saw in the description before, this image makes it very, very clear what process you need to go through to order this product and what you need to add in the note. It says, please write the specific letters and birthstones you would like on the necklace, so that there is no question of, okay, I placed my order. Now, how do I tell you what I want? They make it very, very easy. And this is a huge, huge deal. I always suggest including an image like this, regardless of what you're selling, whether it's a digital download or a handmade good or a supply. Always tell people how to order, and if you need any information from them, always have that included in here as well. So this is one of the really important pictures that, in my opinion, will set you apart from other sellers, because if people don't know how to order something from you, they may not order it at all. They may just move on. There's also this other image. This is the second image that I think is really, really, really important to include. This shows that it is ready to gift. So it shows it in a beautiful box. It has the little cards that it comes with, and it states down here, each piece of jewelry arrives packaged in a branded jewelry box. So this is something that sets them apart from other sellers, and they have taken the time and energy to create a photo that shows them. What makes us special? Well, we're ready to gift. We've got a beautiful box. You don't have to have any stress or any worry when giving this product out. So I absolutely love that. I think that's really important. Whatever it is about your product that you're selling on Etsy, whatever sets you apart from your competitors, add that into an image. Show that feature. Even if you add these texts, these little texts to your image, you can do it for free in Canva. Make sure you're telling buyers in the image why you're special, what makes your product the best one. I think that's really important, because a lot of times people do not go any further than the images. They will scroll through the images, and by the time they get done, they already know if they want this or not. So take advantage of that opportunity. Now, the third image that, in my opinion, sets them apart from their competitors is this one. So this is a really unassuming image. You wouldn't probably think that this matters at all. However, what this is a related item. So this earring on the woman matches the necklace. It's the same kind of style, as you can see, as the little birthstone necklaces. So you can actually get matching earrings. And if you see here, there's also a matching bracelet in this image. But what they have done with this image is they say sold separately, link in the description. So what they're doing is they are upselling. This is an opportunity to say, hey, if you don't think maybe this necklace is enough to be a gift on its own, we also have matching earrings. Get the complete set. And that is very enticing, and believe it or not, people will go to that link in the description and they will add this to the cart because they want to give something more. They want to, or maybe if they're buying this for themselves, they like the earrings, they also want the matching earrings. So this is really, really great way to increase that average cart price and increase your profits at the end of the day. So it really does help boost your sales. So 3 images that I always suggest you should have as a seller is how to order, what makes your product unique, what sets you apart. In this case, it's their branded jewelry box, and what can they get with this product? If you have something that goes with it, if you have something that you can upsell, include that in an image. That's something that not a lot of sellers think about, not a lot of sellers do. So it would definitely help you set your store apart and just kind of boost that average price of what people spend in your store. So I think that is very, very important, and I really wanted to showcase those images and point that out. Looking at another image or another listing from this seller, we can see that they have another Etsy's pick here, and this is a different product. It's also gemstones on a dainty necklace, and they did do a good job getting a good variety into their title. Their title does look a little bit short, but they have some good variety here. They have a nice sentence here. It's got their same like copy paste of their title, but then they have a really lovely sentence. Scrolling down to their tags, they have also done a really good job on variety in their tags. Raw crystal necklace, rose quartz necklace, boho necklace, raw stone necklace, rough crystal, carnelian. Like there's just a lot of good choices for variety, real crystals, so that you are probably getting as much opportunity to show up in search as possible. Here's a third listing of theirs, which is also an Etsy pick. And why am I pointing all these things out? Because this is a great example of a store that has taken the time and energy to build their listings using great SEO, great images, and really taking effort to set themselves apart from their competitors. Everything is really just well done about this store. In fact, this might actually be my second favorite Etsy shop of all time that I have reviewed so far. It is almost as good as this store that has also totally nailed their niche, but they're not a jewelry store. They're actually a print-on-demand store pulling six-figure sales. That's a total score. Check that review out here.